Day one of the Son Doong expedition isn't about the cave. It's about arrival, anticipation, and meeting the crew you're gonna survive the jungle with. New town, new faces, and the calm before everything gets wild. The journey to the world's largest cave doesn't actually start in the jungle. It starts in Hanoi. All right, it is early morning in Hanoi, and today is officially the first day of my Son Doong cave expedition. So I have to fly from Hanoi all the way to Dong Hoi, and then after there, we're gonna get a transfer to our homestay for the night, safety briefing. I'm gonna bring you along for every part of the journey. So this is just day one, and it's gonna be a 6-day journey through the jungles of Vietnam and the streets of Vietnam. So stay tuned, and let's travel far. Okay, Vietnam Airways morning flight on a weekday. Got my ticket, got my bag checked, made it just under the weight limit, and probably have a lot of time to spare. Just have to go through security, but usually when you get delayed for a flight, it's the line to check your bag, but it only took less than 5 minutes, so smooth sailing so far. A quick flight gets us to Dong Hoi, and from there, it's pho for breakfast and a 1-hour drive to the launch point, Phong Nha. It's a quiet little town built around one big thing, Son Doong. Before the cave was discovered, barely any tourists came here. Now, it's base camp for one of the most intense treks on Earth. I just arrived from the Hanoi airport to Dong Hoi, and here I'm gonna catch my tour guide. They're gonna pick me up at the airport and take me to our first homestay. So I'm gonna bring you along for the journey. They're supposed to be at arrival with my name on a sign, so let's hope that's the case. That's me. That's me. All right. That is me, Alex.
Yes.
How are you? Oh, well, all right, well, we'll get the handshake later. Yes. All right. As usual, I overpack. Massive suitcase, way too much gear. But hey, I tip well, so I don't feel bad watching the drivers wrestle my bag like it's a, battle. Here? All right, thank you. Howdy, how's it going?
Good.
Oh, you're okay. Awesome. You wanna? Okay, I'll scoot. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna get friendly here.
Alex?
Yes, I'm Alex. Ashok. Nice to meet you. All right, day one of the Son Doong Cave adventure is here at our homestay here in Phong Nha. And it's about 12 o'clock, just got dropped off by our hotel, and we have about 5 hours to kill on our own before the safety briefing. So people arrive here at all different times. So it's as you have to get here by 3. So we got a light rain happening here, and so we can't do too much outside, but we're gonna go get some food and just kind of rest and be ready for the expedition that comes tomorrow. With a few hours to kill before the safety briefing, I linked up with a couple of fellow trekkers, explored town, grabbed lunch, and then made it to the best decision of the day, Vietnamese massage. Are you doing massages? Yes. You free now? Yeah. You free now? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna get a massage, guys. See you later. I'll see you. Are you guys gonna be playing pool or? Yeah, I'll be back. Cool. See ya. Ten Toi La Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
Yes.
Tamu.
Tamu, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. You do massages?
Yes.
Let's see. I'll do the body.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Do it right here.
1 hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Kiwi Spa, a must-do stop if you're stopping at the Son Doong Cave. Yes.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and you get your hair shampooed too.
Yeah.
Massage and hair shampoo.
Yes.
Tam viet.
Bye. what?
Only 10 US dollars, full hour, includes a bonus nap while the masseuse started doing someone else's hair. Classic Vietnam. Yeah, on the way to lunch, didn't realize I'd be stopping by the office that we're gonna have our safety briefing at later. So that's the one and only trekking company that is allowed into the Son Doong caves. So it's not like Everest where there's hundreds of trekking companies you can book from. With Son Doong, there is one exclusive trekking company contract that the government allows, and it is that. So if you want to come here, it's pretty easy. You don't need to make a decision on who to go with. It's either you book it or you don't. So, xin chào. Xin chào. Xin chào. Kids are so friendly in this country. Yeah, but since the cave was discovered so recently, I think the government really wanted to keep it pristine. So they restricted access to only, I think it's like 1,000 tourists a year. So very, very small. And they gave it exclusively to one company. Back at the homestay, it was time to lay out the gear and start figuring out how to cram everything into the one dry bag they give us. Then came the real moment, the mandatory safety briefing. Miss it, you're off the expedition. No refund, no cave. This isn't just a tour, it's a full-blown safety-regulated wilderness expedition. Oh, Dave, I could smell those shoes from over here. Oh, geez. Oh, darn. They inspected our shoes, backpacks, went over the route, laid down the rules. One thing became very clear. They take this very, very seriously. And honestly, I respect that. Was this good too?
Yeah.
I passed?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a big deal for me.
You were waiting to fail, I could see.
Yes. I brought the shoes, I said, these are waterproof,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to buy a new pair, but
Same with mine, but I looked into the recommendations and I like ankle support and I've crossed rivers in these.
Oh, okay,
It's
gotcha.
gonna suck, they're not gonna dry out.
yeah,
Not
exactly.
your little socks.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you're gonna be wet for 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
And multi-day checks with river crossing conditions. Like,
Nice.
I know what I'm signing.
After the briefing, we had a big welcome dinner, Vietnamese style. Endless dishes, round tables, everything was shared. One person in our group was vegetarian and they were totally accommodated. In fact, a lot of her meals sometimes looked better than ours half the time. And then we had some fruit for dessert. So you can see the aftermath of the feast. Almost everything's gone. Everyone's full and ready to start the trek tomorrow. All right, it is shopping time where you can buy trekking shirts, trekking pants, and jackets. I don't have any bright colored stuff, so I'm probably gonna get a long sleeve shirt. All right, I already got a headband already. So you can see, long sleeve shirt. If you don't wear a bright colored shirt, then you're not gonna stand out when you take the really good pictures. All right, now if you need the jungle boots, they do have all the sizes. I was actually worried they wouldn't have like big feet sizes, but
30, 39,
wow, so
44,
they got up to 44.
46.
Well, 46. Big feet people are welcome. That night, I repacked everything into the one expedition bag, loaded in my 4 power banks like I was prepping for a tech apocalypse, and tried to sleep. All right, so I got most of the packing done. I'm gonna wake up early and finish it tomorrow. I'm someone who works better with a deadline, otherwise I just stare at a problem all night. So if I do many more packing tonight, I'm just gonna be overdoing it. So I'm gonna just budget myself another hour in the morning before I gotta get to my bag. But yeah, this is day 1 of the Son Doong Cave adventure, even though people don't sometimes count this as day 1, but I do, because this is an important part. The preparation for a cave trip is just as important. So not only the year and a half I spent preparing for it before, but the planning of today with the safety briefing and meeting the other trekkers and the guides was really, really important. So day one's down and the real fun starts tomorrow. I'm ready. Vaccines, check. Malaria pills, check. Anxious, excited, and totally unprepared for what tomorrow might bring, also check. Tomorrow, the real Son Doong adventure begins. You don't just stroll into the world's largest cave. Son Doong sits deep in Vietnam's jungle, and even day one takes planning, prep, and meeting the team you'll trek with for the next 5 days. The adventure starts now.